What's cracking? It's Malakin, and yes, we are back to Voil, baby.
Yay!
I miss you guys so much, and let's get right into the showcase. Yeah, clients just in general better. The search bar is very nice, as you can see. Let's go flag. Let's search up fake player. Very responsive, very nice. Looks awesome. Then here you can, is your HUD editor. You can turn on snap and off, but we'll go through this later. And you can change the theme here. The themes look beautiful as always. For this video, let's go to like some dark theme. Actually, no, Glacier. You know, okay, we'll go with Glacier for the video. I need to make up my mind. Alright, so let's start going through the module. Okay, so let's start going through them. Alright, so we have our arrays list, which we'll keep on for the video. You can change the gradient of it, if it has a background or not. You can change the outline. The outline thickness. I'll keep mine pretty thin. It has a bloom, which is like a glow. And I'll turn off the bloom. I'll keep this on. You can change everything. Everything is super customizable on this client. It's freaking awesome sauce. Bloom color. Let's make it white. Ow, look, it's white. Bloom spread. Actually, yeah, that's for everything for bloom. Suffixes. Padding. Ooh, that looks nice. Color. Let's make it like white. Yeah, it looks sick. Actually, let's go blue. And then let's go like a bright pink. It looks fire. Alright. Give move fix, which fixes the movement of the player. OBS bypass, which Voil advertisement module. What a name. What this does is, all of the things you see on screen, they're not gonna show up if you record Minecraft with OBS. Sounds, cool sounds. That sounds very nice. It also makes click sounds. Spoofer spoofs your client. Targets, which manages who you want to attack. It's basically like a friend system. And now let's move on to the juicy crystal PvP modules. Now we changed so much with this, and this video is a bit delayed because I was having a little too much fun with the modules. But let's start off, right? So we start with auto anchor, beautiful module. It has charge delay, swap delay, explode delay. You can ignore double hand, and you can do on key, right? So I set my key to E, and I have auto blow up on. This is which slot it finishes on. I put mine in totem. Finish slot fail. Damage tick, which only explodes if the enemy can take damage. You can air anchor. We'll get into a second. So here is what it looks like. So you guys can see, it is fast. It is really fast. It's really accurate. Super cool. All right. Obviously, if we want to, let me just play myself. If we want to make it slower, we can just turn up the delay on everything, and boom, now it's gonna be nice and slow. But we don't want that, right? Because we don't like slow around here. But now I'm gonna show off the coolest thing in this client. In my opinion, it's the coolest thing. The auto air anchor. So I set it to a keybind. Yo, Bobby, come here. Click,
Yes.
come here. Let's go. Alright, so auto anchor works like this. It's fast, but if you put it on a keybind, I put mine on C, and I hold down C, it places 2 and it pops it.
Whoa!
That's, yeah, yo, it's such a cool module. And the fact that this damage is even like that is sick, right? So you can also change the speed of it by changing the explode delay. So if you want to delay higher, you do higher there. I put mine on low. But it's, yeah, it's a really cool module. Try to press it. Alright, next up, you have the iconic auto crystal. Every client needs to have this. Of course, you have our place ticks, break ticks, on key, damage tick, an optimizer, stop on kill, no bounce, place if broken, random rotation offset, and we have an activation key. Right? It's just right click. So I'll showcase it here. As you can see, I'm not actually that good at crystal PvP. As you can see, it works super well. Yeah, anyways. But no auto crystal is complete without its auto hit crystal, right? With this, you could combine them together and play like fucking Prime Danger Mario. You also want to set it to the same one. You can select how you want to activate it. I'll put mine to Sword and Totem. And I'll do Switchback. And now, whenever you right click, it will do an auto hit crystal. We'll go here with you. I guess continue. Super responsive. I can't spare room. Alright, now we have auto double hand. This is a really important module if you're trying to not die horribly. I think as you can see, it saves you every time. Also, you can do on inventory, so whenever you pop your inventory open, it will double hand. That's crazy. Wow. Yo! As you guys can see, the predict is working because my hotbar pops first. This is crazy. Alright, now let's move on to auto totem. There's no auto double hand without the auto totem. It's super customizable depending on how legit you want to be. You can put on full legit, so you have to hover over your hotbar to put it in. As you guys can see, it works very nicely. You can set up the delay to make it super long, so like that. But we don't want that, so we're gonna put it to the lowest. Lowest. You can fill hotbar, you can always replace, you can do it on, you can make it automatically open an inventory, you can make it automatically close the inventory, and you can have it on key. So what I usually do, I just normally put on inventory totem, pop me. As you guys can see, it's insanely fast. It's a little blatant, but insanely fast. That's something. As you can see, when you open up my inventory, it gets motor plugs in here. Now whenever you pop me, it automatically fills it in. It's completely undetectable. Okay, now let's move on to Crystal Optimizer. Crystal Optimizer is just a Marlow module, as you can see. With it, it's way faster even without cheating. Very cool. Alright, now we have Key Pearl. Basically, whenever you click a keybind, it literally pros to ground. It's as funny as it sounds. This is really useful for surviving. So, Bobby tried to crystal me. Haha. Haha. Alright. That's everything for the crystal module. Obviously, there's Totem Hit. Totem Hit just pretends like your totem's a sword and gives it the sword KB, which is very cool. Combat. This is where all the juicy stuff happens. We're gonna start off with aim assist. This is super customizable. You can do it holding a key only. Okay. Alright, so now we're going on to aim assist. There's only holding on key, which means it only works when you're holding it. I did mine to left click. So for example, as you can see, only follows when I left click. I never let go. Mega Aura. Alright, we can do distance. I'll just set mine to 8. Only in FOV. Only if exposed means you only see them. You know, manual aim means it grows your inputs. FOV to 180. Horizontal, vertical. I'm gonna do actually only horizontal. Turn off silent aim, single target. We're gonna choose the dynamic aim. This is scaling, and the minimum speed being this. But look at me. So as you guys can see, the aim assist is incredibly strong. Alright, next up we have attribute swap. This is probably the most broken module in the client. It literally combines base and sword to make it do 1 billion damage. Alright? So what you do is you pot yourself up with damage, you get a breach base, and so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it doing the damage?
8 without totem, and then to compare it with.
Then without attribute swap.
This is your strength, right?
Yeah, it's strength.
That's not my strength.
That's not my strength. I have strength 2. I have strength 2, sharpness 5. Let's turn it back on. Bro, I listened to you. And now with on. Look at that. The auto clicker, it's pretty standard module, just as you guys can see. Just auto clicks, so it's good for like farms. Auto combo, this like stops you from moving to perfectly combo someone. Use this config, and as you guys can see, oh my, back. As you guys can see, it's super busted. Alright, next we have jump reset. Whenever you get hit, it will just jump and cancel all the knockback. Try it. As you guys can see, I'm taking like no knockback. Super OP. Alright, next up we have Auto Pot. Auto Pot is super useful for game modes like Net Pot and Health and Diamond Pot. And it allows you to instantly heal yourself when you get to a certain HP. So let's say once I get to like 6 hearts, or like 3 hearts, it'll automatically heal me. So crit me out. As you guys can see, this is really busted and just instantly heals you. Easy. As you guys can see, it automatically buffs me. Bobby TP to me. Now when I get popped, it's gonna automatically buff me. Very cool. Alright, so this is auto pot refill, and what this does is when you hover over a pot, it just puts it in inventory. Super useful if you want to use it with auto pot. And yes, we want text module. Auto stun, Bobby hop on axe. Alright, let's turn up the delay. Activates after a certain amount of ticks. Cancel blocking, stun, silent stun whip, holding on key, using check, and only stun while falling. Keep shield. As you guys can see, it does that, and then if we turn down the delay, it'll be a little faster. Do it again. Go cave. Next up we have auto water. This automatically puts out the fire around you. Super useful. Alright, web me. As you guys, oh my, that is really fast. Again. Again. Easy. Next up we have bow assist. This is like aim assist but for your bow. Very intuitive, I know. That rhymed, wait, low-key. Alright, so what it does is it literally just helps you aim your bow. It's super useful, super easy to use. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next up we have cart macro. This is same useful for cart PvP. All you do is just...
Why are you bullying me?
Next up we have fast bow. This just shoots your bow fast, as it says. So you don't have to learn timings, you just right click and shoot. Very awesome. Next up we have fast eat. This literally just lets you eat faster and removes the delay. So you can eat slightly faster than your opponent, which is super useful. We have hitboxes. I recommend using it as it is a bit detected, but just increases your enemy's hitboxes. So as you guys can see. Alright, next up we have knockback displacement. This is like the fucking Marlow module. Come here. Let me come here. As you guys can see, it just flicks and makes it so your opponent goes to not the direction they're meant to be. Next up we have mace swap. This is exclusively for mace. It has a lot of settings. Let's do stun, density, rotate back. Let's do silent rotations. Oh, as you can see, it does hella damage. Next we have reach, obvious reach, but it's a little detected. And next we have TriggerBot. TriggerBot is one of my favorite modules in this client. It is super responsive, it is super fast, great for comboing, and it's super customizable. You have auto crit, you have your ground multiply crit distance, simulate clicks, ignore shield, players only, single targets, prioritize crits. You can go through walls, you can even miss if you want to. You can do only holding on key, a distance check, attack time, crit mode, P crits, and crits only. Alright, so now let's turn it on. And let's go. So as you guys can see, it is super responsive. It also has a nice crit option, so you can grab your items super easily. As you can see, it's super reactive, super accurate. Alright, we have automatic head hitter. Oh my god. As you guys can see, it jumps whenever there's a block above me. Very useful. There's blink, which makes you teleport. So that's where the game thinks I am. And then I click this again, and boom, it teleports me.
Holy shit.
Wait, do you see how is it on your screen?
Yeah, you just instantly teleport.
Behind you. Oh. Bridge assist. Can drop me some obsidian. As you guys can see, it is super useful if you're trying to bridge. This is like what you use for bed wars and what you would use for MCC Island. Alright, next we have fake lag. This literally just fake lags me. The circle around me is the range where I get lagged in. So on Bobby's screen, I'm currently teleporting around. Yeah, you gotta hit me. Fast fall just makes you fall faster. You already see it here. Oh, so you don't have to worry about I don't know, comboing you. Next up, we have inventory move. You can just move in your inventory. Pretty useful if you're trying to get away while refilling. Now jump cooldown just lets you jump way more often, and instead of having to spam a space bar. Scaffold just lets you. Oh my, wrong block, bro. Yeah. Tap. This is the wooting module. I already have a wooting, but what this basically does is you can instantly swap between the direction you're going. So I'm currently holding S, but I'm still going right, which lets me have super accurate movement.
Yeah, look at me.
Wow, so if you have the keyboard, it costs $200. Alright, next up we have Auto Elytra. So on key, it will just make you fly. So you can see I click 1, it automatically swaps the thing. Oh my god, that was too fast. So we click 1 again, we fall. Boom. 1, boom. 1, boom. Super useful for Crystal PP or Mace. Oh. Anyways. Alright, next up we have Spear Lunge. This swaps between your sword and spear to make you fly super fast, just like this. As you guys can see, I am going ridiculously fast. You want me to saturate up? Pretty easy. Next up, you have no attack cooldown. Just removes the cooldown between attacking. It just stops your head from rotating on everyone else's screen. Blobby's med rotating.
No, it's not. You're looking straight that way.
Roll catch. It's just typical maze stuff. You click the keybind, and it will catch your mace in the air. Swaps things and lets you instantly go upwards. This is really useful for mazes and lets you get easy height on your opponent. So, boom, boom. You can drop with a bow. Next up, we have Pearl Chase. This just chases after an enemy Pearl. So we're gonna work on normal rotations. Alright, Pearl. Huh. Oh my. Oh my! Yo! Pearl got it. Yo! This is crazy. Next up, we have Wind Charge Macro. This on keybind instantly Wind Charge macros. Whoa! To render. These are the pretty render modules. We have Aim Dot, which shows you where you're aiming on server side. This is useful for style rotations if you're not sure where the client is looking. Armor info shows you the health of your opponent's armor. I think its armor is full right now. Heal, heal, heal. I'm gonna crit you off. Tell me when your armor's like 300. Like, yeah, there we go. As you can see, I broke his armor. Now his helmet is low until your armor's low.
I can't heal my armor.
No, you heal yourself. Breadcrumbs shows you which way you walk. As you can see, it looks very nice. It's super customizable. It's lifetime, its shape. Now we're gonna do orbs. It's a bit laggy. We can do line. CP. Whoa! Next up, we have custom sky, and as you can see, it's not OBS proof as it's in your game. Oh, that looks cool. It's like a black sky. Holy! You can make it super customizable. Stars, the aurora. Whoa! It looks crazy. Yo! Then we can do a nebula. We can do nebula color. The sun. Yo. Yeah, the world looks beautiful. Next up, we have ESP. This just highlights players' their walls and shows you their HP. We have some nice modules. I mean, nice options here. Shader, box, 2D. That's my personal favorite. Reminds me of those like CSGO cheats. You can have a gradient. Ooh. There's padding. Make like how big it is. I'd like to see no padding, but it looks very nice. Then we do radius. Ooh, it looks so nice. What? Thickness. health bar, tracers, flash on damage. Now whenever we hit them, we'll flash on damage. Wow. Feet, you can do crosshair ESP. And you can change the color. Free cam is, well, free cam. Everyone knows what free cam is. Hit circle. Whenever you hit them, it makes this cool scan line. You can choose how much sides it has. Segments. You can make a full circle. Even a more full circle. Will lag your game a bit though, I think, if you have a bad PC. Or you can make it like a nice pentagon. Wow. Look at that, that's awesome. You can change everything about it, like the radius, the speed. It's super cool. Single, vertical, or vertical. Oh, wait, that looks cool, but... You have hotkey HUD, it shows you all of your hotkeys. You guys can see my weird hotkeys. Super useful if you don't remember yours. Item ESP. Item ESP, it just shows you items through walls. Whoa. Alright, next up we have name tags. Name tags shows you all of the info above your enemy's head, like their full name. Also, Butter Possum is not cheating. Do not ban Butter Possum. He's just here. You can see his armor durability, his HP, and his totems. We have no render, which stops rendering stuff that you wouldn't want to render. No render. There's also no fire overlay, so now there won't be anything on your screen. And when we turn it off, there is fire, and it's really, really bad. The radar, which shows you all the players on the minimap. As you can see, it shows you north, east, south, west too, and it shows player skin, and it shows where you are. So I go past Bobby, and he is now behind me. Very, very cool if you're like in a tournament or something. Speed HUD is like a speedometer but for your player, and it shows you how fast you are going. This is really useful if you are like in a spear fight. But yeah, bro, as you guys can see, I'm going 30 blocks per second. Like that. Yeah, very, very, very cool. Alright, next up we have Spotify HUD, which shows you what song you're listening to right now, and it works on any platform, which is super, super cool. Next up we have swing animation, which makes your sword look cooler. Jobby sword. Jobby sword. Should've done it faster. Alright, so as you guys can see, my sword is like from the bottom of my screen, and you can also make it block like that was. Very, very, very cool. And you can do no delay. Sigma. Normal. And a slowfo. No swing. And smooth. Ooh, looks very smooth. Target HUD shows you the enemy's information on your screen. A big butter possum. HP 2. And trajectories shows you where your pearl's gonna go. So as you can see, I'm on the dead bush. We're gonna throw it, and it lands on the dead bush. Lobby, throw your pearl. As you can see, I see exactly where his pearl's gonna land. Alright, for our miscellaneous, there's not a lot left, but these are important modules. We have Antibot, which ignores bots, Auto Tool, which selects the best tool for mining. So for example, if I am going to be in the ground, it will select the best tool when I'm mining. Very cool. Next up, you have Fake Player. This spawns in a fake you. You can change the username. I'll change mine to Test Slave. Wow, look at that. Fast use just uses items faster. Give them the XP pops lobby. Nice. Yeah, use them super fast. Insanely good for healing. Flag detector is for anti-cheats. Middle friends is for if you don't want to hit someone. So you can click middle. And boom, now that's your friend. Yay! Kill insults. It types insults when you kill someone. It's probably the best module. And types like public chat lobby, let me kill you. Throw your totem. And take up your armor. Now it types the player's name with easy when you kill them. Super duper useful. And protects your name. Voil victim and Voil user. So now we have Voil looked up here. It's gonna say Voil user, very fancy, and in tab it also says Voil user. Plugins just says the plugins in the server. Prevent stops you from doing certain actions like double glowstoning. As you guys can see, I cannot place a second glowstone. Very, very useful. I know this also works for EHS and stuff. Self-destruct removes the thing from the game, and teams makes you not attack your teammates. So now when I try to attack the lobby, because we're bestie frenzies, look at that. My modules work on them. So that's basically it for clients. This is all for 15 bucks, and if you guys want to try it out for yourself, you can buy it down in the link below. Thank you for watching the showcase, and bye!